Today, we will be making this pipe in Blender. I hate wasting time, so let's get started. So, delete the default cube, add a circle, and let's see, let's go with 8 vertices. And now, there's one, go over here, click the magnifying, the horseshoe magnet icon, set it to increment, press tab to go into edit mode, and extrude this about up to here should be good. Alright. So next thing we're going to do is press Ctrl 3 to give it subdivisions, shade it smooth, and good to go. Now, edit mode, add a loop cut right about here. Hold Alt and right click to select these faces. Press E, right click. Now press S, Shift Z to scale everywhere except the Z axis to scale this out. Now you're going to notice that it looks a little weird. So we can fix that to make these edges crisp and sharp. So the first thing we're going to want to do is increase the crease to 1, where it says mean crease. And now we're going to crease these edges. Alright, now I'm going to add a bevel modifier. And we're going to have to enable auto smooth. So that way you can go into shading, harden normals. And under geometry, inner outer, arc. Arc just makes it look nicer. So now we have a nice looking pipe that's coming along nicely. So now what you want to do is go into front view, hold down Alt to select these, press Shift D, right click, S, and Shift Z. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. So now press 1 to go into vertex mode. Hold F to fill. Press F again to fill. And fill this face. Now, just press F over and over again until you fill this entire thing. And now we're just going to crease these edges. And press Shift N to recalculate the normals. Now what we're going to do is proceed, go into wireframe, drag these up right about here. Actually, here's good. Alright. Now, press E and bring them down to the same level that we dragged this thing up. It's right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill these in. Might be easier if you press C to go into wireframe. Press F to make an edge here. And an edge here. So you hold down to fill in the face. Then you can just press F to go all the way around. And there you have it. Shade smooth because Blender does that for some reason. I don't know why Blender does that. And yeah, that's it. Now, there's one thing we can do if you wanted to, like, optimize for a game. We're in the subdivision settings. I mean, I pressed Ctrl 3, so that's kind of my fault, but you can lower the number of subdivisions. See, at 1, it looks kind of bad, but we can fix this in the bevel by going to amount and changing the value to 0.05. And just basically, the smaller you make the value, the tighter the bevel will be. So at 0.01, it's very tight. Maybe let's try 0.03. Yeah, that looks good. And this might look very faceted, but in a game engine, it would be, it's only 384 vertices, so it would run really fast, and it'd be far enough away from the player that you really wouldn't be able to tell unless you got, like, really close. You could use, like, 2 subdivisions, and that's a little bit better. So yeah, that's it.